Hey guys, it's Dima from DimusTech, and today we're going to check the Xpand Shoelaces. So first of all, what is the Xpand Shoelaces? So instead of tying your shoes all the time, with those you actually don't need to tie anything. Basically they are constantly sort of tied, but they're flexible, so you can stretch them, and when you put them on your shoe, basically you don't need to adjust the fit and everything. You just do it only once when you first install them, and afterwards you just put your leg in and then out whenever you want. Now, until today I was actually using something else. I was actually using the Zubits. If you already seen the video, I'll give a link to the video in the description, so you'll be able to see that as well. Now, the Zubits are basically magnets, so you install them on your regular shoelaces and they're basically clap in, and that's it. So basically you just open your shoes and just clap the magnets, and that's it, you're ready to go. That's how it works. You do have to use those to adjust your shoelaces. Now, the downside in Zubits is that if you want to actually use them pretty well, you do need to cut your own laces, your own shoelaces, which sometimes isn't very comfortable. So I've started by actually ordering irregular shoelaces that are similar to what I have on my shoes currently. So this is, for example, my shoe. So as you can see, those are the original shoelaces that it comes with. Now, I didn't cut them, and as you can see, I have bulky sort of, the rest of the shoelace that left over here. The Zubits are installed here, and you can see from the back the gray plastic that prevents the shoelace from going, back and forward. It's very comfortable with the magnets, with the Zubits. It's awesome, really. If you want to get it for your kids, it's really awesome. It's awesome for adults as well. It's really strong. The magnets are super strong. I mean, look at this. I barely can untouch them, and let me try to do it on the camera. Boom. So it's really strong. Actually, it's sometimes even dangerous, I would say. I mean, there was one time that I left the shoe open. I actually do it pretty much always. But if the shoe open and someone, just steps a little bit, pushes, boom, it's closed. So it's kind of dangerous if something gets in between. It really hurts your fingers if you accidentally put your finger inside. Trust me, I already did it a few times by accident. But one of the times, my dog actually stepped into my room, and I don't know, she accidentally pushed a shoe or something. And I heard the magnets clapping. Nothing happened, but it was scary. So anyway, those are the Zubits. It's pretty much awesome, but again, you have to cut your shoelaces. So I started searching for another shoelace for those shoes that will look at least similar to that. And somehow by accident, I came across the Xpand shoelaces. And let me show you what actually they do. So I installed it on the other shoe. I'm going to switch the Zubits to that to try that out. I do love the Zubits. I will leave them on my other shoes pretty much, but I want to try the Xpand as well. Actually, you know what? To be honest, if I was the one to name the Xpand shoelaces, I'd probably name them Expandables, because they're really awesome. Anyway, as you can see, I did tie a knot here instead of cutting them out. That's what we suggest to do in the first few days or few hours at least. You don't need to, there's no magnets or anything, you don't close it or anything. You don't need to tie it hard. Now, what it comes with, I'll try to show that on the camera, I'm not really sure. Now, as you can see, there's a plastic there, a gray plastic as well. It holds the lace pretty well, actually very well, I would say, even better than those plastics that come with the Zubits. I think those are better, and it holds pretty well. Now, you are supposed to cut that in the end, so basically it's totally unseen, and it just ends here, and you totally don't see it. Now the laces, let me try to, you know what, let's grab and I'll try to show you what's going on with the Xpand, sorry, I already tried to call them expandables. So if you look closely, you can actually stretch it really well, and it's really hard, and it stretches back to its normal shape, so it's supposed not to lose its shape, and it's very hard, and it's very cool. So basically you just step inside your shoe and that's it. It already in the closed position. You don't need to clap any magnets or anything. So I'm going to try that for, I don't know, for a week or so. I already tried it on my leg, so that one is already adjusted and everything. It's very comfortable. I think it holds a little bit stronger than the magnets, but you know, that depends on how you install it. I think I overdid a little bit somewhere here, but it's kind of awesome. I'm going to try that. So what do you get actually with the Xpand box? Let's take the Zubits away for a second and the shoes. So basically you have, first of all, the laces themselves, the expandable laces themselves. So there are obviously laces for both of your shoes, so let's try, yeah. So there are two laces, first of all. Now they come in a big variety of colors. Now as you can see, I have the brown on my shoes, and I ordered some black ones because most of my shoes are black, so why not? And the claps. Now there are two ways to install it. So there's the way that I chose on that shoe, that the plastics, the gray plastics, are from the inside and not from the outside, and then basically you just cut it and that's it. Nobody sees the end of the lace at all. But there's another way. I think they have it shown here. Basically there is a picture here, but I don't think it's seen. It's pretty much seen on the camera. Let's go ahead and open that little nylon. Yeah, so here you can see that there are two types. So first of all, you will always use that one. Now that one basically will allow you to adjust the lace in place. So basically you do it like here, you put it through the central hole, then to the other. Then basically you are supposed to go up and clap it on the end here. That's it. It's very tight, as you can see. It won't go anywhere. It's very high quality, I would say. At least that's how it looks. I hope it will stand for a long time. And wow, it's even a little bit hard to open actually. Let's try to, wow, it really holds on tight. And then what you can do is basically clap, if you do it on the outside, so basically you're supposed to cut the lace in the end when you need it, and you have that thing that closes on the lace, like that. Obviously I cannot close it without cutting, but you close it and that's it, and that looks like the end of your lace on the outside. It's pretty cool. Sadly, I wouldn't say sadly, but just noticed right now actually, but no matter what color of laces you order, those plastics are always gray. I don't know, I think they could done a little bit better if they would color them, if you could order them in different colors, for example, the same color of the laces, or if, for example, you use shoes like those are here in the picture they show, so blue and red. So, for example, the laces would be red and the ends would be blue. I think that would be actually better. Now, to be honest, I would probably go with gray anyway, but that kind of would be a cool idea. So, what over here? Do not trim your laces, should before testing, blah blah blah. Yeah, so basic instructions. Now, if you go to their website, they actually give you a detailed instructions, a whole video, so it's very comfortable to install them. You don't need to be scared that you'll mess around or something. And if you do, it doesn't really matter. I mean, just don't cut it at first. At least don't cut it at first, and you'll be good to go. Now, one pack of those costs about $10, $10 US. So if you order actually more, it can go cheaper. There are some packages like family packages, etc. There are, as I said, many different colors. You have very good variety of colors, but again, the plastics are always gray. I think I saw that you can order additional plastics, but they are also gray, so don't count that you'll get any other color on the plastics to hold the laces. So that's pretty much it. Again, those are the Zubits that I've used until today, and those are the Xpands, as I want to call them already, expendables, but they're called Xpand Shoelaces. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna try them out, and hopefully they're even better than the magnets. Although again, the Zubits are awesome. I really recommend them, and I'll give a link to the video in the description of this video, so you'll be able to watch them and find out more info about them. And obviously I'll give a link where you can get the Xpand Shoelaces as well. So that's pretty much it. You know what to do. Like this video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, although you shouldn't. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, and when you do, don't forget to ring that little bell to receive future video updates. And as always, see you in the next one.